the dream.
Hi, this is Josh aka Kaminari, and in today's video I'll be showing off my upgraded Joy-Cons because there are a few things that have changed that I want to discuss, but also I think these are my definitive versions that I'll basically be using as my mainstays, and anything else I make would be either for other people or to sell, and I'll go through all of my plans and all of that in the video. So let's begin. So basically my plan in terms of these ones is I wanted to switch over the whites from the light mint colored Joy-Cons I already have with the blue that I'm getting, and then put the whites in the orange clear shells, and I think it's turned out really well. So first off, I took apart the shells I already had. I replaced the buttons. The only problem I have is that the only light blue options for the from eXtremeRate are not the same blue for the jelly buttons, the same way the white is, and I'll get used to it over time because it is like a different aesthetic, but it does kind of take some getting used to. So that's like the only problem. And what the joysticks I used are I think they're like a couple months ago in terms of when they came out, because they improved the joysticks you get from Gully Kit. The ones that they did the collab with Akenos, whatever the store is called. So these are TMR sticks instead of Hall Effect, which are just like better Hall Effects. And because when I got my sticks, I initially had a problem with calibrations, and they had mackets so you could put stick on the back. So and also when I screwed them in, I cracked the screw holes, so that's always bugged me. So being able to get two sets for the same price I got the main ones because of how popular they are was pretty good. So I swapped those out, and at the moment I'm having zero issues. Like, I calibrated them and everything's fine, and I probably didn't even need to calibrate them, but they work pretty well. And even in calibration you could tell how accurate they were, even in comparison to Hall Effect. Like Hall Effect, it was accurate once you calibrated them, but before that it needed the calibration to sync it up because each side was off by a little bit. But anyway, getting onto the new Joy-Cons, I got another pair of orange and purple Joy-Cons. So yeah, I just swapped them out because it's just they were basically £2 cheaper or something. So I took the purple one first, took that apart, and the only thing that was like a struggle was the metal locks. So every time I mod Joy-Cons, I put metal locks in them and Hall Effect sticks as just a staple of, like, when I want to make Joy-Cons, I want them to be a permanent fix. Like, I don't want repeat parts customers unless you just want extras. Is the thought process behind it. So I spend a little extra and I get permanent controllers. And so even though I've made 4 so far, all of them are still alive, and all of the people I've given them to still use them, so it works out. But yeah, anyway, so once I got everything sorted, I went to the orange one, swapped it out for the clay shell, And aesthetically, I really like the white against the orange because it makes it adds more of a aesthetic, more than just, oh, it's clear. Because they have the jelly buttons, you don't even notice the like the way they're slotted into the controller the same way like you would if you just got regular buttons, because the frame of the buttons are clear. So it makes it like a pretty nice aesthetic to work with. And because I recently, if in my one of my previous videos, got a clear grip, you'll now see the orange through the through the grip. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. But yeah, I'm really liking the way they look aesthetically. Like, you can hear me switching out stuff. It looks really nice, and I feel very proud. Because even the Switch itself, like, as much as there are problems that I probably didn't go through in the video, altogether I feel like it's come really far, and I am glad I did what I did. So yeah, in terms of plans of what I want to do with Joy-Cons videos and stuff like that moving forward, is basically, if I'm making a controller video, I'm either giving it to a friend or I'm making one for myself. But if I'm doing a Joy-Con video, chances are that is a Joy-Con I will keep to sell it. And so, for example, if I make, you'd probably be able to do custom orders that would take I would like give a longer time frame for, but if I have a set ones that I just have around, I will sell that to you, and I will like keep notes of like what's available. So yeah, basically I'd want to be able to sell. I've always been in the mindset of like, I want to sell controllers that are like a permanent solution, because that's what I would want in a controller. So yeah, that's basically where my head is at, and I think it's a good place to be at. Yep. So I would set up an Etsy store, and I'll probably link it in the description, but I will let you know when the store is up, and I will link it in the channel, and I'll probably make like a professional video for it, but that probably won't happen until later on in the year, because there's stuff I need to sort out in terms of like ID and all that to like have a store. But also there are 2 more sets of Joy-Cons I want to make, because I want to do one video and give them to people, well, give them to 2 specific people at a convention, hopefully. So yeah, that is the plan, and that is the video. I've really liked these Joy-Cons, really glad I was able to like make them, and it feels really good to like have a device that feels unique to you. Like it wasn't just like, oh, you just like bought something. I took time to like put the extra effort to make it so it's a permanent solution to problems, but also if anything does go wrong, I don't need to care about warranty, because I can just fix it myself. So yeah, it does feel very good to have that be a thing. So thanks for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.